The opinions expressed in the following program are not necessarily those of Eastlink TV, its sponsors, or partners.
You're watching the episode.
A TV show.
You don't think they know that?
We'll be right back.
Now in Sudbury, iTech is officially in the north, offering spill response, remediation, and vacuum truck services. iTech provides 24-hour support to insurance, transportation, industrial, and municipal sectors. We're online at itechenvironmental.ca and at iTechHQ on Twitter.
Curious Times Bistro offers carefully selected items that appeal to all taste buds. From Caesar salads and chicken marsala to wild kangaroo and sea urchin. Curious Times, 1200 Paris Street, 705-522-3500.
3, 2, 1.
Hey guys, Sean from the episode here at Rainbow Center, riding the escalator because that's what I do before every big show. Tonight is a huge show over at Estero Nightclub. We have got Jason Turnbull from CBC's Points North sitting down for a featured chat. We also have an awesome musical performance by a very talented singer-songwriter named Andrew Hyatt. You guys are going to love it. He's going to play one of his latest and greatest. But now guys, I want to talk a little bit about 2012 and the New Year's resolutions that some of my friends have been trying to keep. No one's doing really well with them, actually. A lot of them are just giving up, basically. And I say to you, if you have a New Year's resolution, go for it. Try your best. But I have some little advice for you. Some studies have recently been done where it's showing that maybe your vices aren't nearly as bad as you thought they were. If you were trying to give up drinking, well, listen to this one. There's actually a brand new pill that they're working on that no matter how much you drink, no matter how obliterated you get, you pop one of these pills and instantaneously, bingo bango, you are dead sober. My uncle has been dreaming of a pill like this for years. Mel Gibson has too, but apparently according to Lindsay Lohan, she already knows a guy in Chino who can get you the same thing for 20 bucks a pop. Now, for all of you potheads out there, I'm sorry, marijuana enthusiasts, there is actually a brand new study that compiled data over 20 years, finding out, this is awesome, that tobacco smoke is way worse than marijuana smoke. We already knew this, but everybody thought marijuana smoke was bad. Turns out it's not. Your lung capacity doesn't even really diminish all that long. However, the downside to that was all of the test subjects weren't able to run a 20-minute mile, only because, well, they didn't feel like it and Family Guy was on. Now guys, like I said, great show happening tonight. You're going to be hearing some really exciting news coming out of the 5-Minute Major Corner with Alex Francis. And of course, stick around because Jason Turnbull and Andrew Hyatt are here in the building. Thank you for tuning into the episode. I don't want to get a tattoo, Mike. Simple as that, okay? Because my mom's gonna kill me, my girlfriend's gonna dump me, and sailors get tattoos. Do I look like a sailor to you?
We drove all the way here, Sean. It's hip. It's new. You see people, professionals with arm sleeves now. It's acceptable. You're the host of a brand new TV show. We're
I
here.
have sensitive skin, and I really don't want to be any markings on my body. This is a temple, man. It's a temple. Have you seen me?
It's a further thing from a temple.
Oh my. Okay, how much are you gonna pay me?
Here, I'm paying you it all. You're getting a free tattoo from these guys. Come on, Sean. It's easy. Come on.
Better look badass.
Sean, let us in, dude.
No!
Sean, just open the door, man.
I'm staying here, Mike. I'm not getting a tattoo. Stupid.
I have Lori with me, dude. We just want to talk to you, very quick.
Wait, you got Lori? You mean the cute one?
Yes, the cute one.
All right, let her in.
Okay.
Hello, Lori.
Sean, I hear you're scared about this tattoo.
Scared. Me scared, really?
That's what I heard.
That word doesn't even go next to Sean McLaren.
That's what I hear.
No, never have I been scared ever in my entire life. Nervous, perhaps, apprehensive, freaking out, petrified. I don't want to do this.
It's okay, you can do it. I'm gonna be right there with you. Honestly, I'm gonna be here for you. I'll hold your hand.
You hold my hand?
It's okay. I will be there. I'm
See,
gonna
if
hold
you
your
hold my
hand.
hand, then I might do it.
It's all good.
Okay. All right, thanks. Thank you.
It's okay, Sean. I'm gonna be with you during this whole long, painful process.
What?
I'm gonna hold your hand. Did I say painful?
How long?
Did I?
Very painful.
Long.
Like childbirth painful?
Painful. You can do this.
Well, can you?
I'm holding your hand.
Can I take you out to
the
dinner
whole
afterwards?
time. Yeah.
Oh, sweet Jesus. Ah! Oh, God, that's disgusting. Ah, is that sanitized? Ah, you have a license, right? Ow! Ow!
Okay, we're gonna start the tattoo now.
That looks badass. Thank you. That was nothing.
I told you you could
That's
do
you.
it.
Do you like seafood? We're gonna go out for seafood. Let's do this. Just Vaseline, or how does that go? Should I wrap it?
You're gonna lose a layer of skin.
You're gonna lose a layer of skin? No one told me that.
Feeling bad.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the episode. My name is Sean McLaren, and of course, right now I'm sitting next to Jason Turnbull, host of CBC's Points North. Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause for Jason Turnbull.
Thank you.
So Jason, we got you on the episode right now, and it's a huge pleasure because I'm a huge fan of what you do.
Thank you.
With Points North. I've been listening, before you started the show. I was listening beforehand when Dan Lassard was on, and then you came on, and I love the program. Tell us a little bit about what Points North is all about.
I guess for me, Points North is kind of I always say it's one of those places where, you spent your entire day at work, you've had to go through all the BS that is working in, your job and doing what you have to do. By the end of the day, you want to figure out what you missed all day. A lot of things have happened in the world while you were out, doing your job and stuff like that. So I try to get people caught up on all the day's news and stories and have a good time doing it. It doesn't have to be the end of the world,
Exactly.
So I also try and push a lot of Canadian music because Canada's music scene probably is one of the, it is Siri, one of the best places to go for music right now is Canada.
Yeah.
We have unbelievable amount of talent. Sudbury especially too. We've got a lot of great talent here. So it's all about showcasing that local talent, Canadian talent, and talking about the stories that matter to people around Northern Ontario.
One of the things I love so much about Points North is that it's there's no pretension. You basically present the stories, and there's no really rhyme or reason to what you've got going on. Like for instance, today you played Joni Mitchell,
Yep.
California. Classic, amazing Canadian song. And then you had a really, really insightful interview talking about Alzheimer's.
Yeah.
So talking about how this is Alzheimer Awareness Month and talking about how more and more people are being diagnosed at a younger age. With
Big
that.
time, yeah. I mean, the big thing that I found out through this is it's not even people like, 50s and 60s. I mean, 50 or 60 years old, that's not old anymore. It really isn't. But this Alzheimer is being diagnosed as early an age of late 30s.
So do you think that you're probably the smartest man alive now because of the show? Because, no, seriously, like your topics just range from everything, from arts to entertainment to science to astronomy to everything. And what I really like about it is that you're truly an intellectual variety show.
That's definitely one way to put it. And I think you should keep going and tell me how great this show is. That's fantastic.
We're stupid on the episode. It's just dumb fun. I was actually very intimidated because I remember listening to the show when you first started. Now, you've been in Sudbury for about 4 years.
About 4 years, yeah.
So you started off at CBC doing television over on the East Coast where you're from.
Yep.
Now you came to Sudbury, and tell us a little bit about how you actually landed in Sudbury.
My trip to Sudbury actually is fairly interesting because honestly it happened in the span of, I like to say it happened in about 2 hours.
Right.
My actual time to come to Sudbury.
A lot of things happen that quick in Sudbury.
They do. I heard especially you as well.
Yeah, well, you know what? Quicker than that.
Hey, they say you're not doing it right if...
Well,
Exactly. So basically, I was
no
working...
one's been unsatisfied yet, you know what I'm saying? Continue on. So what were we
Let's
talking about?
not delve into that.
Anyways,
let's not delve into that.
For 2 hours, you decided to come to Sudbury.
Literally, yeah. I worked at CBC Television in St. John's, Newfoundland. Beautiful place. Loved it there. Loved my life there. Fairly close to home in Nova Scotia. And was working there, and one day I was kind of told that, you know what, things are getting a little tight. We're not sure if we're going to be keeping everybody on staff next year, so, just think about that as we go through the next few weeks. Well, later that day, an email came out and it said, we're looking for somebody in Sudbury for 4 months. We need somebody here pronto who can just kind of, jump into things and start working right away. We need somebody ASAP. And I just thought, well, I'm going to send an email and see what happens. Because I looked on the little Google Maps thing and said, Sudbury looks like it's right next to Toronto. And I figured, I've been to Toronto, same thing. And
20-minute drive, no problem.
Exactly, that's what I thought. Like, 10 minutes, I'll be, wherever I want to go. Anyway, in the span of 2 hours, I sent an email, said I'm interested, and before I knew it, I had said I'm going to Sudbury for 4 months. And all of a sudden, I packed my bags, and within 2 weeks of that, I was literally here.
So you're here now, you're hosting Points North, which is, again, a great show. I can't talk
keep going,
more
keep
about
going.
it.
Yeah.
Seriously, I'm going to pound your ego as much as I possibly can.
I won't be able to get my head out the door on the way out.
But, okay, this is the weirdest thing, okay? Because you have, like, I come from a radio background, too.
Yep.
And the funniest thing is that when you meet somebody who sees you in person for the first time, they look at you and they're like, you're not what I pictured at all. Because I'll be honest, when I heard you for the first time on Points North, I was picturing, like, I don't know, about a 50-year-old guy who had, like, a big woolly beard.
I get that a lot, actually.
Like, well, I pictured you in a similar sweater, to be honest.
Well, hey, I am with the CBC. This is almost uniform.
Argyle is actually, like, it's a requirement.
I didn't have time to show the patches on the sleeve. That was the only thing. But next time I will, for sure.
Okay, next time you're on the episode,
I've gotten that a lot of times. I did the Movember thing this past month. And at one point, there was actually even an old lady who came up to me and said, I can't believe how young you are, but I can't believe how ugly your mustache is.
Wow. Listen, Jason, I love what you're doing. Please tell us where we can tune in and when we can tune in.
I'm on Monday to Friday from 4 to 6 every day, right after the national news at 4 until 6 o'clock in the evening, 99.9 FM here in Sudbury.
Awesome. Keep doing what you're doing.
Hey, thanks very much, Sean.
Thank you
Appreciate
so much, Jason.
Thank you. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back, but I want to throw over to quite possibly the most attractive member of the episode crew. Her name is Jenny Jellin, and she has a feature on pretty much the most interesting guy we've ever met. The guy's awesome. You guys are enjoy. Stay tuned.
You were watching the episode.
Did you see how hot Lori is?
Dude, Mike, you have a girlfriend.
She doesn't watch the show.
We'll be right back.
Remembering is difficult, but even more difficult if you have Alzheimer's disease, a disease that affects the brain, erases memory, and eventually takes life. The Alzheimer's Society is fighting back. It provides support, information, and funds research into finding the cause and a cure. Until then, remember this.
We know where they've taken her.
We are here to save the princess.
But the princess is sleeping.
Imagine what a little time can do for your family.
Thank you, Sean. No, not that long ago, I had an amazing opportunity to meet a local guy. I think it's fair to call him a YouTube sensation. He's got tons of hits online, and you'll never believe how he does it. Check this out. Hey, this is Jenny Jellin from the episode. I'm here with Marcel St. Jean.
How you doing?
He is Northern Ontario's finest scrapper. And when I say scrapper, I don't mean fighter. This guy actually goes out on the streets and collects scrap metal. And he's going to take us along with him for a drive. Ready for it?
Yeah, let's do some freestyling is what I call it.
Freestyling?
Freestyling is where we cruise the streets and see if we find anything.
So where are we going?
New Sudbury today.
How come?
Tomorrow's garbage day, so I like to hit the streets like in the evening. Like right now it's like 4 o'clock, so we're good.
What are we hoping to find?
Anything. Anything metal. Washers, dryers, fridges, stoves. It's loaded. So when we get more full, then I get a little more placey. Placey?
So when did you decide you wanted to be a scrapper?
Well, it's not that I decided I wanted to be a scrapper. It's kind of something I have to do. Like, I need to make some money somehow, right?
Right.
So I can't work. I was working underground most of my life, and I can't do that because my hands are messed up. So I'm on a pension right now, and I need to make some extra cash to get by. Because my dad was a hoarder, actually. And he actually opened up a flea market in Sturgeon Falls. He'd go out there and sell the stuff. Like, he'd sell the stuff that I'm scrapping. Like, he knew what he was doing. Like, he's the master scrapper. So, yeah, a long line of scrappers. There's a lot of scrappers in Sudbury, eh?
Are there?
Yeah, I've got a lot of competition. Well,
Really?
as a matter of fact, my neighbor's a scrapper himself. So, like, he checks out my load when I get home, and I check out his load.
How do you lift all this stuff? I mean, fridges are pretty heavy from what I understand.
It's not about strength, it's technique. Okay, let's
I've got
watch
some
you load
natural
this by
aptitude.
yourself.
Okay. Flexing for your camera.
There you go, muscles. That's how we do it. That's how I get it. Shoot.
So this would have been a lot easier to do if my mitts weren't quite so slippery, but like I felt they were slipping on the back of whatever we just picked up. So I had to take them off. Now my hands are cold. So being a scrapper is really hard work. And now you also put all your videos on YouTube, and it's turned into a little bit of a, I don't know if we can call it a sensation.
I was building a demolition derby car in my yard, and I had my old camera and a memory card that only had 2 gigs on it, so it was full. And at that time, I didn't know how to empty the card or whatnot. So I asked my son to empty it. He's like, "Dad, why don't we make you a YouTube channel?"
Do you have a favorite video, a maybe most popular one?
The drunk walk home ones are funny. Well, when I go to the bar or to a party, I don't drink and drive, so I always end up walking home. And I videotape myself walking home all messed up or whatnot. They turn out pretty funny usually.
It's also a video that you took of someone else a little intoxicated on their way home.
Yeah, the drunk bike guy. The epic drunk bike guy.
Is he home yet or what?
Just making sure he gets home safely. Hey, shall we? Yeah.
Great.
Oh, he falls down again.
I think we should call 911. Seriously, what if he's ODing or something?
We stumbled across this guy. He was walking beside his bike and he kept wobbling. And all of a sudden he got on. Then he went down the hill and it was just a big mess. He kept falling.
Did you feel at all guilty following this guy for like, what, 8 minutes?
I didn't. I thought it was funny. My wife did. She felt guilty. Because I had promised if he falls, I'd pick him up, but...
We've seen him fall a few times.
Yeah, I didn't help him because he didn't fall. If he would have fell hard, you know.
How many people have watched your videos now?
Have watched them? Over 400,000, I'd say.
So far today, we've come across a dishwasher, a washing machine, and a stove. I think that's a pretty good day. How about you?
It's not bad of a day, but we can actually do better.
You think so? What do we still need to do?
We can do more streets. I mean, it's not even dark yet, so let's drive around some more. We'll load this thing up.
Let's get to it. For the episode, this is Jenny Jellin.
Jenny Jellin is much taller than I am. That's pretty much all I have. Jenny, that was an awesome feature. So what did you learn out of all that?
Being a scrapper is really hard work.
Yeah, clearly. I'm sorry, when you had the fridge up on the truck and then it fell down, did you hurt yourself at all?
No.
No, of course, because you're
tough.
tough.
Of course not. That's right.
You're from Dowling.
That's right.
You're good.
That's where all the tough kids come from.
Absolutely. Just show your pipes off.
Flex them.
Woo! No, but seriously, you spent the day with Marcel, and also he's got like how many YouTube views?
Like 400,000 people have watched his videos.
400,000.
Like 2,000 people subscribe to them to see them regularly. Every video he puts up, at least 1,000 people watch. That's amazing. How many people watch our videos?
Yeah, what are we doing wrong?
I don't know.
Okay, listen, guys. I'm throwing down the challenge right now. Marcel's getting 400,000 views. And round of applause to him, man. That's amazing. But this is the competitive edge coming out right now. Guys, check out our YouTube page, please, for the love of God, because if I don't say that, Cliff beats me. And honestly, you gotta check out our social media, because we have Twitter, we also have Facebook. Check us out on Facebook, and also check us out for all of those things like our videos, like a video I'm about to introduce at www.theepisode.ca. Now guys, it is my pleasure to introduce the latest Rooster Block skit. Coming from the guys from Rooster Block, it's a digital short. It's called Black and Dictor. Enjoy. Aren't you tired of these awkward moments like this? I'm sure he is. When you're working on those home projects, those awkward moments can ruin the magic. With Black and Dictor and our line of Palm Sanders, you'll never have to worry about those problems again. We make it easy and magical because we have elves working for us. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the episode, and it is my esteemed pleasure to introduce to you Andrew Hyatt, who told me not to introduce him other than Andrew Hyatt, but now I'm going to make up a name for him and his band. Andrew Hyatt and the unabashed Cabbage Patch Hooligan Gang.
Ever wonder what the devil really dreams about? Waking up in cold sweats, saying, what the Lord was that about? Ever wonder if he thinks about the fall? I bet he does, I know I do. Maybe we're brothers after all. I dream the same dreams, and I know the truth. I play the same games, the same games as you. I told Delilah all my secrets, and hell, that's the truth. I play the same games, the same games as you. Ever wonder what my brother really thinks about? Waking up in cold sweats, saying, what the Lord was that about? Do you ever wonder if he thinks about my fall? I bet he does, I know I do. Hell, we're brothers after all. 'Cause I dream the same dreams, and I know the truth. Well, I play the same games, the same games as you. I told Delilah all my secrets, and hell, that's the truth. I play the same games, the same games as you. Let's make this clear, I won't be kind, 'cause you and I know we are not the same. You chose to fall, but I'll be fine, 'cause we are brothers solely by these veins. I dream the same dreams, and I know the truth. I play the same games, the same games as you. I told Delilah all my secrets, and hell, that's the truth. Well, I play the same games, the same games as you. I told Delilah all my secrets, and hell, that's the truth. I play the same games, the same games as you.
That's awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, Andrew Hyatt, and I don't know what I called him before. Seriously, man, that song, phenomenal.
Thanks.
Wicked. What's the title of that tune?
It's called Brothers.
Brothers. So, Andrew, man, we've known each other for a very long time. Very, very happy to see you doing so well with your musical career. First off, introduce us to these guys behind you.
I've got Dave Carlson, John Felsman, and Robert Harris.
Big round of applause for your company, man. Awesome. You've been playing music for a long time. You obviously have a lot of crazy influences, but you really created a unique voice, and you've been really plugging away on what you've been doing. For everybody who's here in the audience, everybody who's listening at home, where can we catch your stuff?
You can check it out on iTunes. Just search Andrew Hyatt. It's the only one. So.
The only guy? If there's ever another one, well, he's a dead man.
Yeah, exactly. We've got an EP up that was done about a year ago, and then we just released a single called Brothers. And all the proceeds go towards cancer research. So
phenomenal.
By all means, check it out.
Phenomenal. That's awesome, man. Listen, thank you so much for doing what you do, and thank you very much for being involved in the episode. Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to throw over to our fantastic sponsors. We'll be right back after these messages. Every day when I turn on my computer, I check the episode's Facebook page to see if we have any new likes. If someone new likes our page, I get really happy. If no one likes our page, I get sad. And Cliff gets mad. We post something on the page and people comment about it and like it, I do a happy dance. If no one likes it or comments on it, I get belligerently drunk and hurl profanities at anyone nearby. When we hit 1,000 likes, we had a huge party with togas and girls and live music and donkeys and fire breathers and even unicorns. Imagine what'll happen when we hit 2,000 likes. The bigger the episode gets, the more cool and amazing things we can bring to our fans. Like us on Facebook and get involved in the conversation today.
You are watching the episode.
Are you peeing yourself?
No, it's raining.
We're inside the office.
We'll be right back.
Now in Sudbury, iTech is officially in the north, offering spill response, remediation, and vacuum truck services. iTech provides 24-hour support to insurance, transportation, industrial, and municipal sectors. We're online at itechenvironmental.ca and at iTechHQ on Twitter.
Your garden can turn an empty plate into a full belly. This year, plant and grow an extra row and donate the harvest to your local food bank. Plant a row, grow a row for the hungry. Help us help those in need.
Curious Times Bistro offers carefully selected items that appeal to all taste buds. From Caesar salads and chicken marsala to wild kangaroo and sea urchin, Curious Times, 1200 Paris Street, 705-522-3500.
I want to thank you all for tuning into the episode. Without you, we don't do what we do. Thanks a lot for checking us out on Facebook, checking us out on Channel 10, and of course, www.theepisode.ca. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, Andrew Hyatt.
And I know the truth, I play the same games as you. I told a lot of all my secrets, and hell, that's the truth, I play the same game.
Okay, so what's gonna happen? The 5-minute major takes it out on the road, and you're going to basically
challenge anybody, and I mean anybody in this city, to athletic competitions, spelling bees, dance-offs,